Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hello and welcome to I Am the Change. I am Michelle Simon. Thank you for everyone who's watching me, who's been watching me. I just want to get started by telling you guys I broke up with fear, shame, and guilt as a New Year's resolution in 2019 and started recording myself for the very first time ever. And you guys, I still don't take selfies. I'm not good at this recording stuff. I'm getting better though. I'm learning. I'm still learning. And last week I was talking to you guys about being deprogrammed from all the things that I learned growing up and how I found out like most of the things that I was taught and learned weren't true. And it's taken a long time. I'm 53 years old now. I'm off of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. I'm off of drugs and alcohol, and I am an adult child from a dysfunctional family. So I'm in 3 12-step programs. So I have been working on my spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical body since I've been 18 years old. And at that time, it did not feel like a gift. It felt like a curse. And everything that I've ever started is always so hard in the beginning. And as I get going, it gets easier and easier. However, I think I should be great at everything the second I try it. And if I'm not meant to do it. And I keep finding out that is not true. So first of all, when I recite Marianne Williamson in the beginning, I heard that probably 2 years before I was able to start recording myself. It took 2 years for me to process that, to see what that meant for me. And one of the things that it meant for me is, I realized I was meant to speak out loud. I was a talker. When I was a kid, I always got in trouble for talking. Michelle, shut up. Nobody wants to hear you. I talk. And I didn't know it's because I'm meant to speak out loud. And as I've been in these 12-step programs, one of the things that they have us do is tell our story out loud. And it's to help other people, but it's also to help ourselves. And just hearing my story over and over again, I slowly start to come back into my body, which I have lived outside of my body. When I tell you, I was one of these people that could hold my ears and not listen without doing that. So coming back into my body, returning into my body has been a process. And I'll tell you what, how I started coming into my body was through neck pain and back pain. Because when you have physical issues, you are coming back into your body whether you want to or not. So anyway, I've been on this process and on this road for a really long time. And last week I was saying about being deprogrammed from these things that I was taught, these beliefs I was taught. However, the other thing is being deprogrammed from the things that I tell myself, which the expectations that I have set upon myself are so unrealistic that if I said out loud to all of you my thoughts and what goes on in my head and how I beat the shit out of myself, even though I'm in these recovery programs that help you learn not to do this. And I've been in recovery longer than I've been in my addictions, and my tendency is still to beat myself up and think I should be better, I should be faster, I should be quicker, I should not have problems anymore, I should be whistling Dixie out of my butthole by now, and I'm not. So I have good days, I have not good days. I think every day should be fantastic. I should feel good, I should look good, I should be good. And honestly, that is not the case. And as I get older, you guys, it is getting harder for me. I just want to tell you, like, I'm starting to feel more and more overwhelmed. I am not working anymore. I am on Social Security disability. I was in an accident in 2019 and I could not go back to work in the real physical world, which I don't belong there anymore. I don't fit in there. I feel everybody's emotions, feelings. That is like a fake world that I can't be in anymore. And it made me physically sick. And a lot of times things have to happen to me for me to see. And the car accident was actually permission for me to exit from what I was doing. And I wish I was able to back then say, I can't do this anymore because my body cannot do this. And I can't do this. I was getting burned out. I was tired. I was exhausted. I was getting overwhelmed. I started making mistakes with appointments. I didn't used to make mistakes. I worked for myself. I worked by myself. I wrote everything down. I thought if anybody screws anything up, it's my fault. And I don't make mistakes. And guess what? I make mistakes and I'm not perfect, and learning not to shame myself over this. And I wouldn't do that to you. And if I talked to you the way I talk to myself, I would have zilch of friends, by the way. So I just want to tell you guys, I am still working on not being hard on myself and not having these expectations. And one of the things I just went through since last week to this week is I've been sick for like a month. Like, I had this horrible cold. I've had a headache. I'm still not back to normal. I went through exhaustion. I was feeling shame and guilt over that one. I'm lazy and all of this stuff, and it isn't true. It's like I need something bad to happen for me to get permission to give to myself to go do something about it. So I just want to tell you guys, I got a custom made table made and it did not turn out the way that I hoped or even close. I had to stop payment on the check. I had to tell the guy I stopped payment on the check and to come and pick up the table. I got a new 3D printer, you guys, which is incredible. You can make stuff like you can't believe. I'm so happy and so excited. I've been using this thing since Saturday night and I am printing things nonstop. I can print body parts. I don't know how good I'd be at it, but it is amazing. I feel like I'm living in the Jetsons. So I'm having fun with this printer. I'm going to take a class tomorrow. I've been back and forth to Micro Center like 3 times, and I'm going after this today. I'm line dancing. I'm doing all of this stuff. My house looks like a bomb hit it, and I feel overwhelmed. And you guys, this is just my life and what's going on with me. And I feel like the more we talk about this stuff out loud, first of all, it's getting out of my body and I'm letting you know, like when my dad and Betty came over to help me put the printer together, which said 20 minutes. After 40 minutes, I stopped filming. I'm standing on a table. I'm upside down. After 40 minutes, I shut it off and we couldn't do it for hours. And then I took a break until 8 o'clock at night and then was able to do it. And everybody shows you the quick, short, magical version on YouTube. And you guys, there is nothing magical about me except for I'm able to speak out loud now, which is my gift. So this is your signing off, and thanks so much for watching. Please stay tuned and I'll see you all next week.